Are you hungry?
Give me something good.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Görgött. Today we're making pork belly, but we're making pork belly in a way that kind of makes it almost refreshing. As you know, pork belly is normally really heavy, really fatty, but this dish, it's a beauty, it's refreshing. Before we start though, please, as always, click the subscribe button. Also, click the little bell icon to get notifications when new content comes online. And yeah, it's about to start. It's a white pork belly salad, basically. I think it has its origins from China, the Szechuan region. But yeah, look it up. I think if you look up pork belly with garlic, it shows up. It's amazing. Let's get cooking. Here we have our ingredients. We need some light soy sauce, some rice wine, coriander, spring onions, some chili peppers, our pork belly. Here we have to make the kind of spicy, not spicy as such, but aromatic soy sauce, some bay leaves, some cinnamon, some star anise, and some sugar. And now we're ready to cook. And we'll start by putting our pork belly in here, and then covering it with cold water. And we'll leave it like this for 30 minutes, and then we're ready to cook it. So we have cold water in the pot, put in some spring onions. And what I forgot to tell you at the beginning or show you is that we need some ginger as well for this. So we put in some ginger pieces. Take our pork belly that we have watered, and 2 tablespoons of rice wine. Now we'll let that come to a boil. Now it's boiling. Put the lid on, turn it down a little bit, and put the timer for 12 minutes. So that's the alarm telling us that our 12 minutes are up. And I know it's tempting to lift the lid now, but don't. We'll pull it off, take it to a cooler place. For me, I'll put it outside for a bit, and we'll let the whole thing cool down to room temperature. While our pork belly is cooling, we'll prepare the soy sauce. Put in our bay leaves, the cinnamon, the star anise, and the sugar. Now we don't want to boil this, we just kind of want the sugar to dissolve and the whole thing to thicken up a little bit and get a bit of taste. So, all our sugars have dissolved. It has thickened up a little bit. We'll turn it off and let that cool down as well. While we're waiting for everything to cool down, we can start with our coriander. So we chopped that roughly, and now we can put that to the side. Now it's time for our chilies. I don't want this too spicy. So we'll take out the seeds. Because that's where most of the spiciness sits. And then we'll just slice that up finely. So that's our 4 chilies. And we can put them together with the coriander. Our garlic, this is as well something I forgot to show you at the beginning. We have about half a garlic in here. I'm going to pound that up. So there we also have a rough garlic paste. Here we have our coriander, our chili, and our garlic. Our spiced up soya has cooled down, so we pour that in. And then we'll just mix all of this around. Smells so good already. This is what goes on top of our cold pork belly. Our pork belly has cooled down. Now you can leave this skin on, but I prefer to take it off, so we'll start with that. There we are. And now we'll just slice it thinly. We sliced up our pork belly. And now we're pretty much ready to serve, but as you probably have realized by now, we haven't got the salad component yet. And the salad component is cucumber. So I'll slice that up as well, and then we can plate. So we're ready to serve. Put some cucumber just in the middle. And then we'll place our pork belly around it. We add some of our dressing. A little bit of fresh coriander on top. And a little bit of fresh chili. And there we are. Now let's give it a taste. Time to dig in. Start with some pork belly. Now pork belly with cucumber. Adds a bit of crunch, adds a bit of freshness. It's so good. Just melts. Nice garlic, nice spiciness, nice heat from the chili. Freshness from the coriander. This is a really good starter. Well, as you know, I am a pork belly fan. And this, I only found out about this dish probably half a year ago, something like that. I had it a couple of times since, and I love it. Pork belly is normally it's always very fatty. It can be quite heavy, but served like this, with the garlic, the coriander, the chili, the soy, it becomes very fresh. Almost refreshing, which is great. So it's a very different kind of pork belly combination that works perfectly. As always, if you stuck with me this long, click the thumbs up, the like button, and if you haven't done so yet, the subscribe button. Thank you as always for sticking by me. That's it for this time. Take care. Bye-bye.